EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Chiefs. Check 26, check 26.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
He's taken down.
The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it.
Brings up 4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
51 to Mike. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. 51 to Mike. 51 to Mike.
Yellow.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And nothing but daylight ahead.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss
He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 99 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see. Sammy Watkins, he's going to go. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
14,
Sammy Watkins, touchdown, 72 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The kick is good.
And this one through the uprights and good.
The game at 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 32-yard line.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Ball carrier. Charvarius Ward on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 30-yard line.
7-7, our score after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Mike's 22.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Rodgers got a man. It's Tanyan complete. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Mike's 22. Mike's 22.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that'll be incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On second down, it's Jones. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
33, Aaron Jones, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
On third down, here's Jones. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there, a big play on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Watch safety green. Watch safety green.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
That one covers 29 yards, first down. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
At the 15-yard line.
Credit the tackle to Tano Passigno. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get ready. Get ready. Mike.
Rodgers going to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan there to make the grab. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Makes the score Packers 14, Chiefs 13. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. 4 yards the pickup, first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now a first down carry by Bell. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
He's brought down
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, They're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Switch. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
They'll run it with Bell. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Mahomes, third and goal. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns third and goal into a touchdown. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12, and he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 56 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Now Jones. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stopped short of the goal line. A gain of 3.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third and goal. Here's Jones. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
That was a huge play on third down. So now what? Do you go for it? Do you trust your offense? Or do you want to put on your defense to try and get the ball back? Me? I'm going for it right here.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
5-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. Flush to his right. He's going to look deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. On first down, Bell. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Kenny Clark in on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. He'll try and run it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
He's tackled
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
To Travis Kelce.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Bell, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Now on 2nd and 13, Mahomes. And he'll get this underneath to Bell, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Circle that. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out there, put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2, but I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Now here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
End of the 3rd quarter.
A very solid gain of 27. Back now at Lambeau.
17.
It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4.
53's the mic. 53.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to spring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Why? Get one. Jump out.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 39 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
His kick is good.
Crosby with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
24.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
By Christian Kirksey.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 1st down, Bell. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll go again with Bell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
On the keeper. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. And that is incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated.
Chiefs 32.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Austin on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10. at their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a two-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Steps away to his left. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
At the 33-yard line.
Let's go, defense.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Rodgers to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Jones, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Mike, 53.
Now Rodgers. This is caught. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. They'll run forward with Dillon, and he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Pick it up.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And they don't get it. It's incomplete. They got the touchdown, could not, however, get the 2-point conversion to. And they're still down by a pair.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Flush to his right. He'll run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
On the keeper. Out of bounds at the.
They'll break the huddle. Come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 8.
Mahomes going to throw it here. And going deep for Hill. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Alert three. Out.
Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And now off to the races, down the right side. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.